Welcome to What If Civilizations Fell Over, episode 33. So, this episode won't be doing anything else but looking at the War of the Europes, which is a very big war between the dictatorships of the world and the democracies of Europe. So troops will carry on moving into Turkey as we're going to see more Russian victories into this nation. But as we see, there is a Turkish ally right next to them. I don't think So as I was saying, there is a Russian ally right next to them. So we're going to see Russians invade this country as troops start moving into this nation, as this nation is very weak. The power of Russia will collapse this country as Turkey's capital is being bestowed upon, as it's being threatened. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows for this alliance. The Russian military alliance, as it's so as I was saying, invasions will carry on as this nation right here will start an invasion of this Prussian nation, as this is ordered by the beautiful nation of Denmark, as Denmark orders this invasion. As I was saying, Prussia starts an invasion of this area. As after Denmark's assets arrive, we're going to see Danish troops blast through the front lines. At the capital? Wow. As they are really threatening the capital. And this nation's troops will start an invasion of Romania, which will be one of the best invasions yet, as Romania is fully annexed. And they will also manage to do a counter-offensive. Let me rub this, because this was already on the ODI. As I was saying, they will manage to do a counter-offensive, as they will even manage to reach this area right. They counter-offensive all the way to this nation's land. They occupy it for now, and now the troops, because the troops of the Russians are moving, as Norway is definitely invading this nation. That's all that happens. But northern Sweden is thinking of plan to betray the nation of southern Sweden, as troops start moving in this area, as Russia will also try to do a liberation. Russia will start doing a liberation campaign into this nation as they succeed greatly. But we're going to see something crazy happen to the Europeans. As one of the most stable colony of a European will break away, and that colony will be in Africa, as the colonial areas that break away are these areas where they access the colony. Never mind, they break away in the north, which is one of the most remote areas, as the Danish start moving a lot of troops to this area to save their land. As even here, this nation being the strong nation it is, will fund a giant revolution in this nation that wants to join up with the Tanzanian brothers, as this is the whole area as they're gonna fight. As this nation isn't even in the war, but they will be part of the revolution. As here, this South American colony is furious that they're still part of this nation, as they will also start a giant rebellion. And this is now funded by the South American League, which are these nations. As the reason why they're called the South American League will be told in a few days, and most of the funding is from Brazil. As we're even going to see Mexico, one of the most stable colonies, especially the Californian areas, revolt from their colonial overlords, as the colony itself is now collapsing, as Spain had lost its colony long time ago. So we're going to see colonial revolutions even reach the Yucatan Peninsula, being one of the areas that will revolt, as they will hold almost this whole area hostage, as this nation's troops are busy on the Russian front trying to defeat Russia. But now that these nations are distracted, the Russians will do a lot to refund this nation, as that's what happens in every single military is sent back. But you're wondering, why is the Danish military sent back? It's because there's also a revolution in Denmark, as this area will revolt. As this area is not revolting, it's revolting as one colony for now, but it's not gonna stay one colony, as it's even gonna bleed into the Benelux. And this is horrible for these nations, as to make it even worse for them, we're gonna see this nation with Russian help, a lot of Russian help at that, will start an invasion of Greece, as they managed to capture the capital of Greece. And this nation, which was really getting help from will start collapsing, as troops from these countries are getting very strong. This nation, after Italy collapses, we're going to see this nation also end up collapsing, and the Benelux, who decide the smart move here to leave the war and go for the peace terms. As even this nation leaves the war, and Denmark lives the war. And this will come at a red victory, which these nations are happy about, as they don't want any political changes, as they want to stop stuff in Europe. So we're going we're going to see at these terms of these peace treaties. So I'll be back. So the peace treaty will be fixed in the next episode, and this will be fixed in next episodes that come up. So that'll be the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, welcome to Father Russia.
Operation Decolonization was a success. What will be next?
Don't worry, the glorious nation of Russia has a plan.